Hello everyone, this is Anish Verma and you're listening to the Empower Your Mind for Success podcast. Thank you for listening. A few podcasts ago we had spoken about values based businesses or businesses that are based on certain values, right? And I'm not necessarily talking about only the value systems or the core values principles that the corporations set for themselves after a vision statement, but something that every individual needs to have, right? Some core values. And I think that is key to ensure that your business not only generates not only generates money for you, but also generates a sense of fulfillment, right? Tony Robbins always says success without fulfillment is not worth it. Now, I also strongly believe that you cannot give something to someone that you don't have. So to provide value to others, you need to, have some non-negotiables or core values, as I call them, right? So, some of the core values are, being honest, having a high integrity, and basically, which means you don't want to cheat anybody, you don't want to lie to anybody. And I know I'm talking about businesses and I'm not being naive, but we don't have to conduct businesses based on others' parameters or how the world works, right? There are businesses that are very successful that are based on values and truth, and I think we can do the same as well. Being happy, having fun, helping others, putting family first, treating your subordinates in your company or your business partners as family as well, not being jealous about someone else. These are all good core values and principles to have. And I think this is something that we all need to think about of, what your non-negotiables are, right? What are your basic principles or core values that you live by? And that can translate into your business as well, right? Once you have core values, you can easily translate that into your business. The other thing, that comes to mind is, building a business on a creative plane and not on a competitive plane. Let me explain, right? I mean, in general, we are all competing with each other. All the businesses are competing with each other based on if they're in the similar industry, but building business with an abundance mindset will go much farther, right? But talking about building businesses on a creative plane as opposed to a competitive plane, what I mean by that is that, always build your businesses on value and creativity that you can provide to your clients or your customers, right? If you are going to be competing in the market on features of a product or the price of the product, you're always going to be in a losing battle, right? Always the lowest price provider wins. But if you are going to compete on creativity or value that you can provide, then you can always charge a premium for the value. Now, the value that you're providing is a perception for the customer that you have to create based on a relationship that you build with them, right? If you can solve a problem, if you can provide a good experience to your clients, they will always come back to you, right? Customer loyalty exists, but doesn't exist on a competitive plane, right? If you go after clients who are price sensitive, then they may not be the best customers to have, again, depending upon the product or the service that you are providing. But if you can be in an area where you can provide a service or a product where you can continue to provide a better experience, more value for the amount of money your client is paying you, that customer, that client of yours will keep on coming back to you. So that is something I think of prime importance to remember. You need to have, I would say, take a bit step further, right? Rules, right? Convert your values into rules that nobody should break. And that's what your business should live by. And I think if we can do that, then, the business can sustain for longer. Darren Hardy also talks about, non-negotiables. You need to identify what they are for you. You have already identified your goals, which are tied to your dreams and passions. You have tried to put a small plan together. One of the steps becomes what are the values that you want to build your business on. And it's not easy playing by your own values all the time, right? We all have to adjust to the marketplace. We all have to adjust to what's going on and what the competition is doing. But if you provide, if you compete on price, that's always a losing battle. If you compete on value, you have a client for lifetime. Now, continuing to provide value is not easy either. You have to be creative about it, right? You need to continuously understand what the client needs, and you need to provide what the client needs, and your client's needs are going to evolve, and you and your business will have to evolve along with it. But something is what I meant. This is what I was trying to mean when I said values-based businesses, right? When you build values-based businesses, you can teach those values to your subordinates, to your partners, to your employees. You can teach those same values to your children. And when you can do that, then chances are that your children may also want to participate in your business, right? I mean, how many businesses out there are the ones where children want to take it over, right? Most of the children don't always want to follow their parents in their footsteps. But if you build a business on values that your kids will also learn to appreciate, then I think chances are that they would want to take over your business, and that's when you are setting up a legacy, right? If the business dies with you, then the business won't live beyond your life, and you won't be able to build a legacy. So always something to keep in mind. A good way to think about this is, if you are building a business, would you want to hand that over to your children? Right? And if you do want to do that, then what are the things that you are trying to teach your children, right? The life principles, the lessons that you're trying to teach your children is something also that you need to take a look at and consider and wonder if that is what you want to pass on. If you keep some of these things in mind, right? Providing a good experience to your client, always trying to solve a problem, always trying to provide more value than the compensation you're getting in return, something that you want to pass on to your children. If you keep these 4-5 factors in mind, you would end up building a business on values. And these values will become your non-negotiables. These are the things that you would want to live by. And eventually you will be more fulfilled from your business as compared to other businesses that people are just running because they need to make money. Making money is very, very important. But if you're making money where you're getting fulfilled, then you're definitely ahead of a lot of business owners and employees of where they are today and what they are aspiring to get to. So something to think of. Once again, remember, you have unlimited potential. Own it. Thank you for listening, and until next time, take care.